And would it be fair to say that both men and women are capable of operating an unmanned combat drone or maybe pushing a button to launch a missile to cause death again? Yes or no?
I know what you're getting at, ma'am.
Yes?
But it is
So lastly,
men and women
sir,
carry equipment differently, a 155 round differently,
sir,
a rucksack differently,
reclaiming
a
my
240 Bravo
time.
machine gun
I asked
differently.
about missiles
There are
and drones.
different-
It is the gentlelady's
Reclaiming
time.
my time. Reclaiming my time.
Just pause.
Sir.
Hey everybody, welcome back to America Patriots, the channel where freedom rings louder than my neighbor's leaf blower at 6 a.m. and where we break down the wild world of politics with a little common sense, a little humor, and a whole lot of love for this great country. Before we get started, make sure you smash that like button harder than Congress smashes its own approval rating. Hit subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos, and drop a comment below. Even if it's just to tell me how wrong I am, I'll still appreciate the engagement. Helps keep the algorithm freer than the founding fathers intended. All right, folks, today we are reacting to a little exchange between Representative Chrissy Hulahan and Secretary Pete Hegseth. And let me tell you, this thing gets spicy faster than gas prices on holiday weekends. I watched the video and I gotta say, I'm not sure whether this was a hearing or an audition for Who Wants to Interrupt a Witness.
Ms. Hulahan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Secretary, I've been looking forward very much to our time together. My name is Chrissy Hulahan. In addition to representing a part of Pennsylvania, the 6th District, I also am a veteran. I come from a family of veterans and service members, and it's very deeply personal to me, this conversation that we're having, as I know it is to you as well. Over the last several days, I've had the opportunity to watch a bit of the hearings that you have testified at this week, and I can see and know that you have quite a bit to say. But since I only have 5 minutes, I'm going to try and focus my time on a concept that you talk about very frequently, and that is lethality. By definition, lethality simply means being capable of causing death. Secretary Hegseth, I have a couple of clarifying questions that I'd like very much to get through. So in the interest of time and efficiency, I would ask just simply for a yes or no from you for the answers to these questions in advance, and I thank you. So given that definition of lethality, would it be fair to say that both men and women are, generally speaking, capable of causing death?
It depends
yes
on the,
or no, sir.
Depends on the context.
Yes or no. Yes or no. Are men and women capable of causing death?
It depends on the context.
Yes or no.
It depends on the context.
It's unbelievable to me that you can't come up with an answer whether or not a man or a woman can cause death. That's an obvious yes. Would it be fair to say that the U.S. military trains our soldiers in multiple ways to be capable of causing death, whether they are men or women?
That's a big part of our job.
Yes. Would it be fair to say that both men and women are capable of pulling a trigger of a rifle to cause death? Yes or no?
Sure.
And would it be fair to say that both men and women are capable of operating an unmanned combat drone or maybe pushing a button to launch a missile to cause death again? Yes or no?
I know what you're getting at, ma'am.
Yes.
But it is
So lastly,
men and women
sir,
carry equipment differently,
lastly,
a 155 round
lastly,
differently,
sir,
a rucksack differently,
reclaiming
a 240
my
Bravo
time.
machine gun
I asked
differently.
about missiles
There are
and drones.
It is the gentlelady's
Reclaiming my
time.
time. Reclaiming my time.
Just pause.
Sir.
It is the gentlelady's time.
Would it be fair, finally, to say that both men and women are capable of piloting a jet or a helicopter to combat people and to cause death as a consequence?
A lot of wonderful female
Yes
pilots.
or no? So while I agree with you that physical fitness, as you were mentioning, is a very strong and important component of lethality, the warfighter that you have written about in your books and talked about on various podcasts is but a very, very small piece of the overall lethality picture. In fact, we estimate only about 10% of our military personnel are directly involved in the kind of combat that you're referring to. Rather, 90%, that's the math, of our troops are doing other jobs that support and enable those 10%. So to put it simply, lethality cannot be measured solely by the damage that a 6'3", 225-pound Christian male with a rifle can do to the enemy anymore. Sure, I agree he's part of that solution, but it is an incomplete and at best very dangerous and very homogeneous description of that. Lethality is equal parts technical skills, tactical experience, cognitive problem solving, and physical fitness. It's not about one person, but it's about many. It's not about blue or red. It's not about liberal or conservative, Christian, Jewish, or agnostic. It's not about North and South. Here are some statements that you have said previously about women in service. This is 2024, sir, not when you were a 19-year-old. You have said that women are life givers, that dads push us to take risks, and that moms put the training wheels on our bikes, that we need moms, but not in the military. Secondly, you have said, I am straight up just saying we should not have women in combat roles. It hasn't made us more effective, and it hasn't made us more lethal. With what's left of my time, sir, I will say to you that women have served our country for 200 plus years in our militaries and in service and protection of our nation. They are watching you, what you do and what you say, and we deserve better from you. Women can and do serve with lethality today. We can and do all of the jobs that are required of us. Yes or no, do you believe military women should be in all roles in the military?
Women have joined
Yes
our
or
military
no, sir?
in record numbers under this
Should women be
administration.
in all roles in the military?
Standards should be high and equal for
Yes
all positions.
or no, sir? We agree. Should they
Standards-
be in all roles in the
So
military?
my job is that
Yes
10%
or no?
stays as sharp as
Reclaiming my
possible.
time.
Standards should be high and equal.
Reclaiming my time. Will you agree that women should be able to perform in all combat roles, assuming they meet the standards?
Gentlelady's time's expired.
It's all about standards.
Before we move to
Disappointing.
So Representative Hulahan kicks it off by telling us she's a veteran. And honestly, props where props are due. Service is service, and that deserves respect. But then we get into this rapid fire yes or no questioning thing. And boy, you could almost see Hegseth looking around like, is this a debate or did I wander into a game show? I half expected a buzzer to go off every time he tried to give a real answer. Now, she wanted him to say whether men and women can cause death. And yeah, of course, obviously, yes, people are capable of violence regardless of gender. Anyone who's been to Black Friday knows that. But Hegseth was clearly trying to explain a more complicated point about context. And context is important. Something Congress usually avoids, like I avoid kale. Then she moves into the whole women can pull a trigger, women can push a button, women can fly a jet. And guess what? She's right. There are phenomenal women doing exactly that. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is taking that away. Not me, not Hegseth, not the guys selling hot dogs outside the Pentagon. We all know that. But here's the thing that gets lost faster than my TV remote. Hegseth wasn't saying women can't serve. He wasn't saying women have no place. He was talking about standards, consistent, tough standards, especially for that top 10% of roles requiring peak physical performance. And you can agree or disagree, but it's a valid strategic point, not some kind of anti-woman personal belief. And look, she quoted some stuff he said in the past about women being life givers. Folks, he wasn't saying women belong barefoot in a kitchen making sandwiches for Marines. He was talking about the differences between men and women in broad cultural terms, the kind people make every day without meaning anyone any harm. Believe it or not, you can appreciate differences without discriminating. And when she hit him with the yes or no machine gun questioning, the poor guy could barely get breath in. I'm amazed he didn't look at the camera like Jim from The Office. Do I think women can serve in all roles? Absolutely. If they meet the same standards, not easier standards, not adjusted standards, not participation trophy standards. The real deal. If a 5 feet 1 inch woman can meet the requirements to be an elite door kicker, more power to her. Strap on the gear and get in the bird. But don't change the requirements. That's all Hegseth was saying, and honestly, it's common sense. Hulahan made some fair points. The military isn't just about brute strength. It's tech, intel, logistics, all that good stuff. Totally agree. But she framed Hegseth as if he was trying to erase 200 years of women serving. And that's just not true. The guy's literally been on TV, saluting female warfighters. Come on now. And the funniest part? Every time he tried to answer, she'd say, reclaiming my time faster than I reclaim my spot on the couch during football season. You could see him thinking, ma'am, I haven't even had time to lose yet. So here's my patriot take. We need unity, not political theater. We need high standards, not political sound bites. We need leaders who actually want real answers, not pre-written gotcha moments. And we need hearings where both sides can talk without feeling like they're on a buzzer round of Family Feud. If you like watching me react to this stuff with the same amount of caffeine and concern I have during tax season, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel grow, helps me keep making these videos, and it helps keep freedom-loving voices alive on this platform. Because let's be honest, they're not exactly growing on trees. Thanks for watching, America Patriots. Stay loud, stay proud, stay free, and I'll see you in the next one.